Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgart's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you. You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our Creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
And sometimes, the truth is, not all of your friends can be on the same side as you. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses, Black Eagle Route, Silver Snow. Last episode, we went, we came, we saw at the Holy Tomb, and Edelgard is no longer part of our house. Not even on the same side as us. We gotta go to war. And this is one of the times in which I think you guys need to be ready. So, let's get on with exploring the monastery first and foremost. Once again, Sophis is no longer here because my god, we could use her advice and her snark right about now.
Yeah.
But anyway though, let us get into the main thing of this particular week right now. As you notice in the calendar, we do not have many days to explore, many weeks to learn, teach, or anything like that. There is a reason for that. Because it makes you press for time. And one of the things the game sort of leads you into is a nice little touch that I really like. So, as you can imagine, we don't have Edelgard or Hubert on our side. But if you're like anyone and you follow through with what Edelgard does, then you would hopefully have an axe skill that is present. The game subtly hints that axe is one of the best ways to go. We'll show in a bit.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should. Professor, if I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king. A moment, please.
If you are possible, upgrade axe and charm as much as you can. This is one of the benefits of having your birthday before this particular event, because you can mitigate this. But now let's get to the other things in which you can do. If you choose to go against Edelgard, you are able to get a few more bonuses that is not present should you wish to side with her. For one thing, Flame would leave your party. She's devoted to Rhea, and therefore you can't really do anything about that.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies. Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
Another thing is that you would also lose the support of Alois as well. Another person who you would not be able to recruit either is Catherine. Same reason applies to Flame.
Hi. I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
And mercifully, this side quest is really short because last thing you want to do when preparing for war is to go back and forth like a goddamn carrier pigeon.
Deliver a love letter.
Oh yeah.
Well done. You have my thanks.
I guess a minor little detail that I wish they would do is if you manage to get the side quest completed for each character, that they would earn their trust and you're able to recruit. But hey ho.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
Right.
Short, sweet, probably freaks a lot of people out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Dimitri, you know, you were so polite, so formal, so kind. Next, cut to, I'll kill all of you.
Especially if they've never played the Blue Lion route.
It's like, what happened to you, pretty boy? You were perfectly fine. All of a sudden, you've gone absolutely insane.
You'll battle Edelgard, right? Good luck. Me? Oh, I'm going to run away. I have zero interest in dying here, thank you very much.
Not so fast, little lady.
Professor, I saw you looking at me. I know what that look means. You want to add me to your class? Just kidding. But if you did invite me to join, I'd consider it. Oh, you really have taken a shine to me. I hope I can live up to your expectations. I look forward to learning from you.
And that is the last student in which you can recruit in this playthrough.
And a lot of people think that you can't invite her in Black Eagle, but you can. You just have a very short time span to do so.
Yep, and in fact, you have a short time span to recruit anyone. If you go through this entire month and do not recruit everyone, then that's it. They are, in a nutshell, the students who you don't recruit. Once this month goes by, they will be gone. In one way or another. However, it is not the be-all end-all in some cases. And we'll get to those points when we do.
What the?
We might have to let some of the students go should that event occurred, but it's not goodbye forever.
It's kind of nice to break bread with you. Got any interesting stories to tell while we eat?
It is nice to share a meal with others now.
I'm going to ignore you. However, though, if you saw that a little subtly, you notice how we did not get a prompt for them people to join our house. Well, if you notice, whether we like it or not, Cyril, Catherine, Alois, and Seraph have all joined our party, or for the matter, by themselves. So, the game doesn't really say this, but it sort of rewards you for that.
Yeah, because I noticed they had motivation levels like, oh.
We have that. So, the only optional person that you could miss out on is Hilda. So, it's what the game is leading you towards. Especially seeing how, you know, you're missing an axe fighter now, so you gotta go look for one. Well, guys, with that said, our day at the monastery is over. And, as you could expect, if you were to go back into the amiibo gazebo, I just like saying that, I'm sorry. No.
Now we've got paralogs.
Oh, great! I wonder who that could be. I wonder who we have just got that could possibly result in that. Same thing though. We're here, and we don't say anything. Just contemplate. It's been a tumultuous amount of weeks, months. We have fights with our students, we lose our dad, and now this. But saying that, this is one of the times which we've all got to come together and just support ourselves. So, with that said, guys, give us a sec. we'll have a few more conversations.
Come on, sell it to me!
Huh? What's going on here? Hey, stop that! Can't you see he's not interested?
We're just talking business here, now move it along!
Oh, I just thought it looked a little... Actually, now I'm curious. What kind of business are you conducting? I've been told I have a keen eye for appraisal.
Just trying to buy a sword. I told him to name his price, but he won't give it up.
Any price? You must be able to afford anything your heart desires. But did you consider that he might have a good reason not to sell it? Maybe it's a family heirloom, or simply his favorite sword.
No one asked for your appraisal, now move it! Or are you looking for trouble?
That is quite enough! You would dare threaten a woman? I will not permit such ungentlemanly conduct.
Oh, hello, Ferdinand. Do you have an opinion on all this?
Behind me, milady! I will protect you!
Who are you? You looking for trouble too?
Keep your distance, gutless knave. I just cleaned my sword, and if I maim you, I will have to clean it again. Neither of us wants that, so I suggest you leave at once.
Ah, forget it. You're not worth my time.
Ah, thank you so much. You saved me there.
Well, that is taken care of. Are you hurt, Mercedes?
Hurt? No, I'm fine. We were only talking.
Ah, I am glad. I do not abide uncouth behavior. Stopping it is my duty as a noble.
I have many questions.
Gaspar, good to see you. You're looking a bit bigger lately.
Yeah, Raphael, that's one way to put it.
Is something wrong? I thought you wanted to get bigger. Have you been training?
I haven't missed a day. The problem is that my body doesn't want to grow in the directions I want it to. I was hoping to get a little taller, but I seem to just be growing wider. I don't think your methods are for me.
Oh, that's too bad. I always thought the secret to getting bigger was lots of eating and training. You know what? You shouldn't worry so much about how big or tall you are. You're great, no matter what size.
What makes you say that?
Well, let's see. You can run faster than me, and you're really agile, which I'll never be. That's just about your legs, though. Your other movements are quick, too. You can dodge good and swing a sword pretty fast. Oh, and you're...
All right, Raphael. I think I see the problem now. I thought I envied the size of your body, but I was wrong. After hearing you say those nice things about me, I realized that I actually envy the size of your heart.
Huh? I think it's normal size, but...
That's right! I don't just need a bigger body, I need a bigger heart. Once I have a bigger heart, then maybe, just maybe, my body will start growing too.
Yeah, maybe!
Now how do I increase the size of my heart? It didn't help with my body, but do you think eating will make my heart grow?
I have no idea, but I'm always up for a meal.
I really don't want to get any wider, though. I'm so conflicted. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. It's like you always say, when in doubt, go to the dining hall.
We're depressed, so let's stuff our faces. And in all honesty, I can kind of go with that. I don't know. I just figured we needed a little bit of a break. Albeit it is kind of weird how they allow these kind of supports when these things are ongoing. But hey, that's a conversation for another time. But guys, however though, strap in, because next episode is gonna be a paralogue in which we have done before, but not one that's always haunted us, to say the least. Not haunted us the most. Oh no, that comes later on.
Yeah.
But this is your last chance to get in a bit of battling and to do the last pre-war paralogue. And guess who it involves? My two favorite characters. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I'm excited. Oh, I'm ecstatic. You'll see why. We'll see you next time. You gotta get training in for Edelgard. Let's do it. See you next time.